The Jet JJP12 joiner-planer combination is going to be an interesting machine for a lot of woodworkers that have a small budget and a small shop. This machine provides a lot of capabilities that you normally need two standalone machines for. The base cabinet is all steel and solidly made. In addition to housing the planer section, it also has the motor and the belt drive systems contained within it. At 55 inches long and 12 inches wide, the joiner table has more capacity than you're likely to see in a small shop with any other machine. The extruded aluminum fence is 6 inches tall and 43 inches wide. You can see it's relatively thick walled. The fence is adjustable to 45 degrees outwards only and can be adjusted to any place on the table, giving you all the flexibility you need on a joiner. The most noticeable difference on a Jet combination joiner and planer is the bridge style guard. This is used only for joining operations and is designed to keep the cutter covered at all times. When we do flat surface planing, we adjust the guard so it's high enough that the board just slips under it. The height adjustment is made using this knob at the base of the arm. You just turn it to raise the guard up or down as needed to fit your stock. For edge joining jobs, we adjust the guard so it's very close to the table and then adjust the width so it just clears the material. Because this is a combination machine, an important feature is how quickly and easily we can change from joining to planing or planing back to joining. And Jet's really thought this out well. To make the change, we don't have to move the joiner fence or guard system. They stay where they are. We just release a pair of handles, one on either side of the cabinet, and lift the table. When the table gets to the full up position, a locking post falls into place. Then all that remains is flipping the dust shroud into the planing operation, and we're done. In order to move the dust collection shroud from joining to planing, we have to have the planing table low enough for the shroud to clear. That means cranking it down a little bit, but that's not a big deal. To change from planing back to joining, we just pull a release on the dust shroud, flip that back into the lowered position, release the locking post, set the table back down, and engage the table locks. And we're ready to go. All of the controls used in the planing motor, just like they are in any other machine. We have a table lock here and the handle for raising the table up and down. The table has a step scale on the side that indicates the distance from the table to the cutter head. In the planing mode, we have to engage the feed roller system, and we do that by moving that handle up. When we go back to joining, put it back down, it disengages the feed roller system again. The cutter and roller assembly is very much like you'd find on any machine. We start with a row of gravity-operated anti-kickback fingers that keep the material in place should it fracture or something else go wrong under the cutter head. Next is a serrated feed roller that keeps the material moving at a constant 20 feet per minute rate. Next is the cutter head itself with its 3 long knives. Finally is the rubber-covered outfeed roller that moves the material out of the machine without marring the freshly planed surface. Of course, the most important factor to woodworkers is how well the machine actually works. And in that, the JJP12 does a real good job. If you need to add a joiner, planer, or both to your operation, make sure you take a look at the Jet JJP12. It's a good solid machine, it saves on space, and from what we hear about the price, it's going to save on money also.